Exactly 15 years from today, YouTube will be shut down, and out of all the people who are creators right now and are earning only from content creation, 19.5% of them will be left without any work and without any income at that time. And I am not saying all these things on my own. But this is a dark reality, which is going to come true very soon. Because the creator economy will end within 10 years, and a new economy will start. So if you have also thought of making a career on YouTube, then turn to this video. This is very important for you people, and also for all those who are already creators or are thinking of becoming creators. I know that many of you have not understood anything from what I have said till now, because the things that I am saying and the information that I am going to give in this video today. For this, you need knowledge of economics, knowledge of tech, knowledge of social media, and also the capability to understand future visions. But don't worry, I am going to explain each and everything in detail for you guys, that too with data and explanation, so that you guys understand this heavy knowledge. And believe me, this is going to be the most valuable video of my YouTube career, and only the one who understands this video will be able to survive in the future. Okay, so first of all, let's start with what is creator economics. You guys must have seen recently that everyone is becoming a creator. Literally, a person coming from a 19 to 25 job is also creating content. Zomato and Swiggy people are creating content while doing deliveries. People are creating content about their married life, and children have already become millions by creating content. Then why is all this happening? The internet has just come into everyone's hands, so it is not like that at all. In the current economy, you cannot even survive without becoming a creator. And in this movement, by creator, I do not mean becoming an influencer. Creator means creating anything. A freelancer is also a creator. A blog writer is also a creator, and an editor is also a creator. Whoever is producing something using Web2 is a creator. Now, this is Web2. I will explain it to you later. But for now, see the status. In January 2020, the size of the creator economy was only $104. And right now, the size of the creator economy has increased to more than $200 billion. And by 2030, i.e. within the next 5 years, this economy is going to become an economy of $528 billion. Now, seeing this status, you must be thinking that this is a good thing. The more the economy grows, the more creators will earn. You are absolutely right. But whenever the economy goes too high, a dip definitely comes, and this dip is necessary. Those who are students of the economy, they must be understanding this thing well. But to understand why and how this dip will come and what will be its impact, you will first have to understand the 3 forms of web. Just a second ago, I had mentioned the name of Web2, as it is obvious that if something like Webvan exists, then I will start with Webvan. If I explain Webvan in easy language, then it is the first form of internet. That is, in 1919, when people accessed internet for the first time, that form was called the Webvan of internet. Now, there are some things about Webvan that you must know. In Webvan, people could only consume information. They could not interact with it. That is, at that time, people could only read blogs, data, etc. on internet. They could not share, like, or give input in it. Full-time internet, or say Webvan, had fixed things which were not updated much, and most of these things were articles or read-only pages, and the era of Webvan lasted only till 2000 because then the dot-com bubble burst. A bubble burst due to which the US stock market lost 70.8% of its value in just 2 years. In terms of numbers, $5 trillion were lost. Because Webvan was new and many businesses were opening on the basis of internet, and people saw it with more optimism, and an unrealistic hype was created. At this time, there were only a few people on social media platforms like Classmates.com and LiveGeneral. And when I say few, I mean literally few. But the internet got updated in 2004 and Web2 was introduced. Web2 was different from Web1. Here you could not only read the information, but you could also interact with it. That means you can share the information. You can comment on it. You can like it and many other things. Basically, you are not just consuming the things available on the internet, but you are also interacting with it. You are experiencing it, and Facebook and YouTube were created in Web2 because later on it started the creator's economy. Because now people did not want to just consume. They wanted to create. Whatever they are watching or whatever they always wanted to do, they now start creating it. Web2 right now is at its peak, and this form of internet has achieved what it was created for, to make everyone a creator. Right now, we can experience the web at its peak. So we feel that everyone is becoming a creator, which is true and it was already decided to happen. But just like it was confirmed that one day everyone will become a creator, similarly it is also confirmed that one day a day will come when all the creators will not be able to save their career. They will lose track with the end time, and it has already started, because of Web3. Now, what is Web3? For 24, if I have to conclude Web3 in one word, then I will say that decentralization was the limitation of Web3, that it could only be read. That is why Web2 was created where you can read and write both. That is, you can consume content as well as create it, but Web2 has one limitation, which every creator knows. that is ownership in Web3. The solution to this is that in Web3, you can read, write, and own all three. For those who don't know, I would like to tell you that whatever content you upload on YouTube, you are no longer its owner. YouTube itself becomes its owner. YouTube gets all the rights. They can demonetize your content whenever they want, restrict it, or even remove it completely. And because of this, many creators suppress their creativity, or you can say they are not getting full freedom, for which the internet was actually created. Even though there are as many creators in the world as you want, but ultimately all of them are working under centralized authorities. We don't have absolute freedom. These companies earn money from our content and give us a small part of it. Let's say that content creation has also basically become a job. People first created a cycle of jobs, and being fed up with this, they started content creation and created the creator economy. But now content creation has also become a job cycle. So now this cycle will be broken again, and a new system will be created. Now I know your question is what will be the new system, and when will it start, and how can we adopt it? So I will answer all these questions one by one. And I request you guys not to skip this part even by mistake, because this part was my main reason behind making this entire video. Just a few seconds ago, I told you guys that Web3 means decentralization, i.e. nothing like central authorities will exist, and every creator will be the complete owner of his own content. This is the future of content creation in Web3, and this thing has already started. As soon as Web3 becomes common, YouTube will shut down because YouTube is a central authority, and in Web3, authorities will not exist. New platforms will come in Web3 where creators will be the owners and will earn directly from their audience without any middleman, but the main question is that if authorities will not exist, then where will we get money from? Where will content creators earn from? The answer is from communities in the future, i.e. in the coming 10 years. Social media platforms will also become like TV. If you remember, earlier from 2000 to 2010, TV was watched through cable. Every month 70 to 100 rupees were paid to the cable company, and we used to see around 30 to 40 channels on TV, from which we could watch anything. But then new channels started opening, and cable disappeared and DTH service came where people used to pay only to watch their favorite channels. We did not pay for useless channels, but there was a limitation in this too, that we had to watch only what was coming on the channel. That is why DD rose, and now people watch the content of their choice on TV by paying money. Exactly in the same way, YouTube is also a free cable now, where there are all the channels right now. You can watch them all according to your wish, but in the web tree, that is after the next 5 years, creators will share their content only in their paid communities. And because you have to watch his content, you'll pay that creator, as the creator will directly earn money from his audience, and authorities like YouTube will not be able to eat the money in between. But where will all this happen? All this will happen in blockchain technology, blockchain. Crypto is a part of all this, and now you must have realized that the things that I am saying are not things of 100 years later, but all this is happening right now in the present, and slowly everyone is moving towards the future. We just don't know, and I know you guys must have been completely confused by listening to me, because whatever information I have given till now, people are going to realize it after 3 years from today, but I still haven't told you everything. That's why you are getting confused. Once you understand the whole process of content creation and monetization, inside Web3, 19% of your confusion will be cleared. So just listen to me carefully for a while. I will explain the whole system to you. How will be the career of content creators in the future? It is going to look like this. First of all, as creators will come to know that now decentralized social media is adjusting, they will slowly start leaving YouTube. For more earning, these platforms can be sites like Mustard End or Lens Protocol, which are. It also adjusts and is a blockchain-based social media. Now, wherever the creators go, the audience will also go there, and this time the owner of the audience data will not be YouTube, but the creator himself. He will have the data of all the people who are watching him. Now in this case, the creator can also monetize his data, if he wants. For example, the creator can charge a brand for his data. All the brands that will require data, because brands also have to run ads, and now brands too. Instead of getting the data analyzed from YouTube or Google, they will prefer to analyze it themselves, because if the brands have more likes, then their marketing campaign can bring more turnover. Web3 platforms on which you upload content will give you tokens or crypto for running their platform, or for uploading content on it, or whenever you engage on their platform. Steemit is one such platform, which gives you tokens for uploading content on it. Basically, in crypto and Web3, creators will know that they have to work in a specific niche. Therefore, whatever communities they will form or whoever will see those creators, it will be a niche-driven community, and your audience will also transfer tokens to you. To join your community or to remain in it, it will be kind of a subscription-based thing. The audience will get engagement tokens from the platform itself, which they can use. Whenever the audience likes any content or community, they will transfer tokens to the creator, and those creators will be avoided, so that other people will also know that this community is good, and the creators here are good, and gradually the community of that creator will grow. The creator can even sell small shares of his community, so that whenever his community grows, he will also get profit, and so will the shareholders. Like sites, sometimes a version of the web tree will be made where the biggest fans of your community, or say, the most important people will be able to take rewards through you, and you can give anything in reward. You can also give shares of your community or any special content or any exclusive member card, anything. Creators will also have virtual meters, etc. in those communities with their audience. Due to the meterverse, a totally artificial world will be adjusted in the web tree, in which every person will have his own avatar, and people will do virtual matrimony through the avatar, and there will be no need to pay tickets to participate in virtual matrimony. Rather, you will have to pay NFTs. Creators will be able to create their own NFTs and sell them, and the value of the creator will decide what will be the price of their NFTs, and the Zemby audience will get those NFTs. They can also resell them. They can also trade them. The transaction will keep going on. This is going to be the life of future content creators. In this way, future content creators are going to earn by sharing their content. And I guess by now you must have understood that once the web tree comes, how many more sources will the creator have for earning? They will not have to depend only on ads. Rather, the audience and creators will be able to grow each other, and the audience will also earn in the web tree after the creators grow or get added to their community. And this was the information that I wanted to share with you. In the future, subscribers or followers will have no value. The only value that will be there will be the community of the community. An audience that can pay, wants to see you, and can help you in taking you forward. Now, many of you will say that I have said such big things. But what is the confirmation that this will happen, and why should we believe that all this is going to happen so soon? Well, I will solve this doubt of yours right now. If you people have noticed, recently every social media platform has introduced a community feature. But have you people thought why there is a community on Facebook? 1121. WhatsApp has channels. Insta has broadcasting channels. YouTube has a membership feature, but why all this? Because any social media platform wants creators to create a core community. They should be able to interact more with their audience. They should be able to connect more. Why? This will only benefit social media platforms in the future. When a feature becomes old or common, it is the job of the companies to bring something new or create a new demand so that the company can continue. When it became easy to gain followers and subscribers on Insta and YouTube, then they introduced the community feature so that the creators remain busy in expanding the community and the audience also remains engaged. Apart from creators, platforms like Telegram, which have existed for so long, have also monetized their platforms now. But they do not give money to creators in bank account, but in crypto. They have created their own crypto, which is Tone. Based on how much engagement you have on your channel, you get Tone tokens which you can later carry to your crypto wallet and then trade it with crypto, or you can withdraw. In the same way, community points are available in credit, which are stored on the layer 2 pay of Ethereum blockchain. In simple language, for now understand that social media platforms are giving crypto. Insta's reward system is called Social Free, i.e. Social Fund, and in 2024, the market value of Social Fund has already exceeded 2.5 billion. Right now, more than 400 Social Fund projects are running in the market, and some of these are mines and friend tag mines. There are 6 million active users on such platforms. There are 1 million active users on the same. Last year itself, i.e. in 2024, big investors have invested $470 million. In the social finance sector, nearly 45% of social media users are concerned about their privacy and data breaching. And this is also a reason why people want blockchain-based social media platforms, because there the privacy will be totally in your hands. You will be the owner of the data. No one can breach it. Now you people must have come there, and after listening to these things, you must have realized that the game has already started. From social media companies to the audience, everyone has started shifting, and this is the reason why I said that YouTube is going to shut down. But now the question arises that when will YouTube shut down? How will it shut down, and as a creator, what should we do? 1325. Look, the first thing is that before anything reaches India, it will become common in foreign countries. People in foreign countries adapt quickly, but still it is going to take 3 to 5 years for foreigners. In completely shifting to Web3 social media platforms, it is not that people are not aware of this thing there. They know, and people are already shifting, but it will still take time until this knowledge becomes completely common. If something is common in foreign countries, then India adopts it within 3 years, and along with India, other Asian countries also adopt it. So this is 8 years. So you can say that near 8 years from today, we will have new social media platforms. How about earning on them? It will be something else, but in every country, society is divided into different TS, and at the same time, India also has 3 TS of society, out of which, for example, the first year people will adopt this thing within 8 years, but the tier 3 audience will take a lot of time to adopt it. So you can approximately assume it to be 10 years. After 10 years, the whole of India would have understood and adopted Web3. But this timeline is theoretical. Anything can happen in practical life at any time. The 10-year time period is when everything is stable. The world and our government are running in the same way as they are running now. But if something happens in world politics or the finance industry, then this time period can easily go up to 15 years. But 15 years are the last. It will not take more than 15 years for this technology and ecosystem to become common. Because by then, the Generation X, which had the most problems in understanding technology, would be almost over. Millionaires would be in their 40s. And Generation Z, which is us, will not take time to adopt, and the Generation Alpha and Beta, which will be in their youth, would have been born with this thing. So it will be very common for them. So 15 years is our timeline. After 15 years, you will have to shift to another place to save your career. But will everyone be able to save their career? The answer is no. In the future, only those creators will be secure who have a community, and the community will be such that it will be better than other competitors. Only then will you people be able to earn. Otherwise, people will invest money in other communities, and you will not earn anything. Apart from all this, those who are currently running their work by creating middle quality or low quality content will not be able to exist, because by that time the consumption pattern of people will have changed, in which after the ban on TikTok, people started finding TikTok content cringe, and that is, they started watching quality reels and shots. Similarly, the content which is useless or mediocre will remain only as cringe at that time and nothing else. Only those who will be able to adapt the technology quickly and know how to make the audience dance and understand the demand better than them will be able to use their data well, will be able to study and run their work. As easy as it is to become an influencer at this time, it will be equally difficult to enter this market, and this will be the time when the creator economy will end and to get a place in the market. So my advice to you people is, as long as this creator economy is going on, earn as much money as you can in open offline business along with online, because the world will change and all this will happen so quickly that no one will be able to realize it. Even if you think of becoming a creator today, it will take you at least 3 years to become a creator, and then you will have only 12 years to earn, and normally the peak time of a creator lasts only for 5 years. So assume that you will have only 3 years to secure your future, but you can avoid all this. If you reduce your learning period and start early, then you will have more than 3 years of time. You'll help people. This will happen within 1 year, and you will have 2 years extra to earn. And if you guys understand what I am saying, then your peak period will not last for just 5 years, but more than that. And by the time creating economy ends, you will have earned so much that you will have created your generation wealth. Apart from all this, I want my subscribers to become the first users of Web3. That is why I also want to teach you community building, so that you guys are ready for the future. If I get more than 3,000 comments on this video, then how will I teach community building and how to grow paid audience? I will teach you that thing also totally free, that too with complete transparency, keeping the future tag in mind. I know this video will still not be understood by many people, but this is the future, and if not today, then tomorrow you will definitely come back to this video. Until then, let's start your YouTube journey and definitely watch this video. See you in the next video.